Hey, if you clicked on this video, it's because either you are pregnant and you want to know how to make labor and birth more comfortable for you, or you're a professional and you want to make labor and birth comfortable for other people. Well, either way, you're in the right place. My name is Victoria. I am a doula and a childbirth educator and someone who really cares about getting good information to families so they can have the best birth available to them. In this video, you are going to watch a snippet of a class just on comfort measures that I've created. This will be appropriate to watch if you are a parent or a professional. It's going to walk you through some of those basic labor comfort measures, which are not necessarily positions. It's just a series of things, actions to take, accommodations to make that you can do to make that person who's in the throes of labor as comfortable and as calm and collected as possible. And so this class is hosted on my Retrieve store. You can get this comfort measures for labor guide there. I'll have a link in the description. But in the meantime, enjoy this little snippet. We're going to go over one comfort measure together. And at the end, you can go click in the description if you like what you saw and purchase the whole guide yourself. Hope you enjoy it. So the first thing we're going to cover are hip squeezes and counter pressure. And the easiest way to both demonstrate this and for you to kind of feel the benefit is if you're on hands and knees or a modified hands and knees, which I'm going to show you with this Cub inflatable birth stool. So typical hands and knees would look like this. You just put your hands right and knees on the floor. This is a position a lot of people assume in labor, but if you're getting tired, it's great to have something like a stool. You could also use a birth ball, and you're just simply leaning over it like this, right? So you can really drape and just let yourself go, and then that's going to let your support person rub your hips and your back. So okay. I'll let you get situated here. Very nice, and actually, very nice. How does that feel to you?
It feels really nice.
Okay, good. And so sometimes too, if you are laboring a long time, if you're going to be in this position, I'll offer pillows for your knees. So if you want to try that now,
okay,
you can kind of put 1, 2, just to make it extra cozy.
Yeah.
And you feel comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you is counter pressure. And that is just putting some pressure on your sacrum, which is that little triangle part of your spine. And in labor, the back of your baby's head is really pushing up against this. So some counter pressure is helpful. And the best way to do this, I think, is to stack your hands. If you're the support person, we're gonna ground ourselves behind you, hands on top, and just kind of press in. How does that feel?
Wow. Really
Feels good.
nice.
Just gentle, I'm not like pressing down. It's just a nice gentle pressure. If I'm the support person, I might also put a knee down and a knee up. I might put both knees down, depends on how long you would want this. Just gentle pressure. And then sometimes during like a contraction, people might want this pressed, and then in between, they may want it rubbed. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But just that you're countering the pressure of the baby's head. So that feels good. And you can also imagine, I'll show you two ways to kind of boost this effect would be to either put heat on your back, something like a rice sock or a heat pad. You can imagine if this were hot, if you were uncomfortable, just a nice pressed heat feels good. If you're in more intense pain, if you're having more intense sensations, sometimes an ice pack. This is actually a hollow rolling pin. You put ice in it. Some people have found that rolling feels really good. You also can just get literally a bag of ice, an ice pack from your freezer, and the same thing. You're just sort of applying the cold if it were more intense heat and just putting pressure on it. So that feels good to you?
Yeah.